We'll have to see if we can purchase anything with 2 experience points. Maybe not. And now we're going to be here in Dead of the Night. We got to turn it on, though.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Dead of Night.
Dead of Night is not very loud right now. I apologize. You guys don't have any complaints? I think I'm gonna raise the audio a little bit more. Because, we gotta hear Dead of the Night.
Well, looks like the boards are lighting up.
Still very quiet.
Let's see.
Oh well. Get everything that's not nailed down.
First shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Okie dokie.
Coast Guard after their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No
Alright, first thing first.
Of the crew,
Hey, the password for your computer is Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer. It's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on over after you get settled. E to get out? Yeah, there we go. Okay, at your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this guide. Dark blood, our curse, a light, this verse. Such power I sense in one so young, confine me where burns the mystical sun. M. Strauss, Tremere, Regent. That's the blue guy that we saw earlier in that meeting. Alrighty. Where the body was found earlier tonight. Mail. Investigators say the scene closely mirrors Sunrise. Long Beach. In both cases, yes. The bodies of the victims were described start with 1. Alright, we'll contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. Okay. A massive gelatinous creature and for next. Dang, it's big, you know. Hung low at such and such. Penis enlargement. Watch the girls come running. Call today. 1-800-555-STICK. Lovely. Kilpatrick's crime putter. Oh, okay. This is the. Is it crime pewter? Is that how you would say that? Looking for that lazy ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments. How about that jerk who knock you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime pewter, you can find almost anyone with a record. And these days, that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds if you've got the deadbeat. We've got the technology to find him. Alrighty. So this is from Mercurio. Hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosives right now, some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. I'm at 24 Main Street in number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. The opening. A friend. The game begins. A pawn is moved. That is that. Alright, so that's all our email. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I think that's everything that's going to be in our little apartment. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family right there. A massive gelatinous creature that There's a message from Gary. It may be. Alright. Nor the fact that I already know that there's something in here. Oh, it might not actually show up until the quest, though, you know? Now that I think about it. There should be a key in here, but it may not show up until the relevant quest. And I'm not going to waste blood picking a lock that I might not be able to. Yeah, we need a 5. I'd be able to pick it, but I don't think there's anything relevant in it first. This is important to read, so we'll read that. Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found on the pier. Police baffled. I'm going to go turn off the TV upstairs because we still see that text. Yeah. Thank you.
Familiar about this ATM machine.
I love you.
Wow, those marketing guys are geniuses.
Oh, that's the radio. Should be able to come in here. I don't remember if there's anything of note in here. I think there's a book upstairs if we wanted to get it. A scale book. I don't know if it's one that we can use. You know what? F it. Doesn't hurt to pick the lock.
It's incredible.
Look at that shine.
Your smile or these dinner plates?
Even though I know that there's going to be a key here at some point. There it is. Good look. Keeping a voyeur's field guide. I don't think there's really anything else of note in here. Unless I'm mistaken. But hey, at least we have the door ready to go. Just want to double check that I looked in the cabinet here. Alright. Let's take a look at that book. I for inventory. You would gain nothing from it, so what is this for? Probably sneaking, so we could always sell it. And then we have our mailbox, but there's nothing in it at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna have to be ready for Masquerade violations pretty much right away.
You got some change, mister?
You hungry? I'm too. We do seem to be all alone in this alley. And we do need a little bit of blood. I want to kill him though. Alright. And he didn't freak out from my appearance, so we can't be too mean to him. This is cutscene, I am not doing this. Nosferatu. Your Masquerade. I wonder who that is. Alright. I don't know if... There's a... Alright, so first off, we're gonna get a save here. I'm gonna do a hard save. Save game. We're gonna call this just, I don't know, stream 1. Alright. So there's a few people I want to talk to. I don't remember exactly how this works as Nosferatu. There's somebody I want to talk to across the way by the hospital. Might be a little early for him. Oh, a little bit of a hitch there. Is that him there? Well, let's just go through the sewer. We're gonna have to learn the sewer ways pretty quickly. So, I know there's a map in here. Because it's been long enough since I played this game. We're gonna have to need a little bit of a refresher. So, we went... 13 is where we were. So we need to get to 14. Looks like maybe the sewers isn't the best way to do that. So maybe we just leave the sewers. I'm gonna get a little bit of feeding done though, so let's find us some rats. Saw one down this way. There's one. We're trying and top off our blood. It should only take one more rat and then we'll be good. Looks like there's a couple more down this way. Well, we'll just go back the way we came. Alright, we're all full. So that's going to be our big advantage, is we get a hell of a lot more blood. This was the way I went? So we're just going to have to use our sneakiness to get where we need to go. I think it's very doable. One thing I want to check real quick. What would that be under? Controls, yeah. I want to see what the quick save buttons are. Come on. Can I pull the bar? No, it doesn't really. F9 for quick save. F12 for quick load. Okay. 9, F12. All right. So F9. Okay, cool. Can we talk to that dude? I just want to see from I think that's the guy I want to talk to.
Oh my.
Alright, so we don't breach the Masquerade. We will breach the Masquerade if that cop sees me, though. Ignore me, you do not see me. Alright, I want to go talk to the dude across the street. Oh wait, is that not him? He might not be here until I talk to Mercurio. Alright, that's fine. He also may have a different setup if you're Nosferatu. So that's why I'm not 100%. Normally he's like right by the hospital. He may not be for the Nosferatu. He might come by when it's appropriate. Alright, we don't need to... So this is Elysium here. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, okay, we can't go anywhere else. We have a very nice apartment.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
I've always loved this character too.
What? No. I got a record back east. I'm heat bait. Don't touch that phone. No goddamn cops.
Are you Mercurio?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? Oh, I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. Oh, I think my eyes popped.
This guy's a ghoul. That's what he meant by the blood isn't working.
What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me. All right. Jeez, you think you were the one laying here with his guts hanging out. It was that freaking chemist. Guy mixes up speed, his crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Well, we'll ask him about this.
You're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster, makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
Well, I don't know what I noticed by looking at you. You kind of messed up, my my friend.
Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick. Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, all right. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words. You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
We'll ask her about this.
Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain. One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Alright. Well, our first official quest. So that's going to be under L. So we need painkillers for Mercurio. That's kind of a side quest. And we already completed finding Mercurio. So we need to retrieve the astrolite at the beach. The Carnival of Death, that's the thing with the that was on the newspaper. And the Regent's Riddle. This stuff we're not going to be able to do until downtown anyway, so really we're just mostly focusing on these 2. Alright. Now I may want to go in the sewer. Also give ourselves a quick save anytime. That could have been a problem. I think we could get away with. No. Alright, see where it is. I'll try and talk to... I can't remember his name. But the dude over there. Oh. Did I do a vamp? Okay. There was a risk of a Masquerade violation for a second there. Alright. So we are there. We need to get to the beach, so we need to get E. So go this way, turn right. Yeah, maybe he'd have some gray hair and stuff like that, you're right. Although, how do we know he doesn't dye it? Is there a you are here? Ah, okay, so we're right where we want to be. So we get out at... Actually, I think we want to get out at D, so we want to go down this way. This car will be relevant later. Ooh.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there's torn in two. By the looks of it, you think someone tied him to two horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu. Found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know, an animal attack.
Shark bite?
Nah, I've seen shark bites. This was something different. Like whatever killed him, the head was missing, the hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes. But
Bullshit.
no. The guy was literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was I was waiting for the meat wagon. I felt like someone was watching me.
I'm watching you.
On my badge today, there was something just out of sight. For a split second, I thought the squad car to get the hell out of that place. Today makes me wonder what's really happening.
Maybe it was a werewolf. Woo!
All right.
Or a vampire. Woo!
Get it. See, this is why you didn't get invited to Hernandez's wedding, Ted.
Yeah, Ted, you jerk. That's related to the murder on the pier. That's why we listen to the conversation. Hello, lady.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs. Those men you are looking for. Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Alright. Well, thanks. Alright, let's bug these guys.
What? Now they're sending the extra uglies to sweep us up. Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, alright? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings. Hey, you should try up there, through that chain link gate. A couple of real nasty looking bloods come out there a couple of times a night. You mean you ain't here to run us off? We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport. Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes, You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
Now, the new game, you're going to be a thin blood. In this game, we're not. But in the new game, you're going to be. And I'm curious how they're going to play that out.
I'm damned if I know. Well, I know you don't want to be one. You seem to be in the lead. You tell me. I just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her. She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself. The way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone, and she tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Should I explain the whole thin blood thing? Because I don't know if this game really gets into that stuff.
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her. Aye, most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them. That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know. Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
Alright. I'll ask around.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids' gloves with them. They've had it rough.
Alright, where are you?
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Oh yeah, I can go in the diner. We'll see how that goes. So we get ourselves another quest. Just to explain very quickly and very basically. So Thin Bloods. Every time a vampire is created, it is one generation down from the vampire that created them. So as time has gone on, the first vampire was Cain, and the vampires, and that would be the first generation, I think, if I'm remembering that correctly. And the vampires he created were second generation. The vampires that create the second generation of vampires created third generation vampires, and so on and so forth. Once you get past 13th generation, you're no longer a full vampire, and you are like a thin blood. So 14th and greater, you're so far down the chain that you are, you know, you kind of like have lost some of what makes a vampire. You're still vampire-ish, but that's the best way I can explain that quickly. This guy I have to talk to. I'll talk to the others later. This guy I have to talk to because he's fun.
Do you know who the head vampire is? If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Oh, we can't do it because we don't have persuasion skills. If you have the speaking skills, you can con this bastard so hard. Unfortunately, we can't do that because I don't have the talking skills. But you can sell him a whole bunch of stuff that's just nonsense for money because he doesn't understand what vampires are, and you can kind of bank on that.
Oh. But how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
So again, you could sell them blood bags and go, yeah, of course, that's how that works.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
We can't take advantage of him, though.
But how? I don't want this. I want to be human again.
Alright, we'll be a good guy, because it made me be a good guy. Gonna be okay, champ.
Tragedy.
Damn, we couldn't take advantage of him. Alright, let's go kill these dudes. You mess with Mercurio, you mess with me, man. We're not gonna be able to talk our way through this. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky time. There's our way through the fence here. Okay. Do we try and stealth kill that guy? May not work. Oh. This is a good time for a quick save. There's a guy right there, but I don't think he's looking this way. He might not be able to pull it off. Oh yeah, good call. Good call, Leo, you're right. You can turn the power off. He might even come around. Oh, remember there's a guy at the window. Yeah. So you turn the power off in the back, and then somebody comes to turn it back on. You stealth kill them. I'm not sure which one of them it's going to be, but once the power is turned off, stealthing should be a lot easier. All right, here we go.
What the? Dude, who turned off the power? I was just about to unlock Shen
Fix the
Long.
lights, damn it!
You turn on the power, bitch.
Fix the lights, Get the lights or I'll shove that control up your ass, Al.
All right, man. Shit.
I don't know if he's gonna see me here. I mean, I've got pretty good stealth. Question is, where do they come from? Dude, right there. As long as he doesn't see me.
Goddamn lights.
Sorry, buddy. No lights for you. Okay. They're still gonna be playing their cards or whatever they're doing. I want to kill the guy at the front door. Because that guy was the guy that I think was looking out the window. The guy just standing there now. We've got the 3 in the main room. There was a guy that kind of like went to that. See, that guy's not there anymore. So we should be able to go through this door perhaps. This guy's still out here. I want to see if we can kill him. I'm going to do another quick save. What the hell?
Freeze!
Ah, shit. I think we failed. Oh wow, I'm gonna die here. Alright. Whoopsies. Alright, you cannot sneak up on him. I think it's because of the wall. So... it's fine. I mean, maybe I could have turned invisibility on and still gotten him, but... it's alright. It's fine. We'll just... this way. keep in mind there's a bunch of dudes. See, I'm not all that capable of combat right now because I have nothing into it. I don't remember where people are going to be. Like, know the best route to go.
Carl thinks we should have gone shark fishing with that Mercurio. Thinks dude could show up here looking for his money.
All I said is that I had a bad feeling.
Man, you made it sound like Tony Soprano's gonna roll up here.
I didn't say.
Shut up, both of you. Listen up. Hey, that poor dumb bastard probably died on the beach. And if he didn't, he now cramps in a bag and has to help a monkey scratch his ass when it itches.
Get his money.
Just because a hood has a New York accent does not mean he's in the mob. And shit, even if he was, if your mothers can't deal with a few fat old fucks in jogging suits, you need to get the hell out of my house right now.
Alright, so in theory, we got what we needed. We got Mercurio's money, and we got the astrolite.
His ass up here, I will personally feed that motherfucker to the fishes. Anything else?
No, nothing.
You want me to deal you in, Dennis?
I already got enough. You keep your eyes.
Not sure if we can lockpick this or not.
Make sure that astrolite isn't going to go off the next time one of you fairies sneezes.
You got it, Dennis.
I know.
Alright. I will kill this guy out here. I'll use the invisibility to do it, though. Yeah, like, totally doesn't let me do it. His back is up against the wall.
Tension inflicts some pain.
Can I feed on him? Aha! Feed on him to death. Can't stealth kill him? That's a good way to do it. Why isn't it letting me pick this up? I can't get out of, Oh, I already have a baseball bat. Okay, that explains that. I don't know, inventory-wise, what does more damage? Take a look at that. So, melee combat requirement, damage potential 10. So the combat requirement, maybe I should equip this one. Yeah, I already have a bat, you're right. Alright, we don't have to kill everybody. And all those guys are in the same room, it's gonna be tough to fight them. Not really designed for that kind of stuff, so we taught a couple of them a lesson. Where's the stairs? Just want to be careful here. No, you don't have to kill them. Like if we look at the log. You retrieve the astrolite from Mercurio. You should return to him and find out what your next step should be. No, because it's a combat zone. Anybody that's in a combat zone is free game. I think. It's a little foggy on that, but those guys are not really innocents. So you're allowed to drain them dry to the last drop and all that stuff. That will play a part later too. So the other thing we want to do for him is we want to get the pain of being Mercurio. We want to get him some painkillers if we can. Alright. We didn't talk to one of these dudes. I'll just do that.
Evening. It's nothing. No. I have a speech problem. Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah. No.
Let's talk to this crazy lady.
You had me. No, no, you are going to China. Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him? You chased it for the one at the top of the city. In the sea. Oh, underground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. Oh, it's open. Oh God. Oh God. Run.
All right. I don't think you can do anything with this wooden stake, unless, of course, you can convince that one dude. But, he needs it. I don't know if you guys noticed that. That'll be of importance later. This is a dead end. We want to go this way. I don't know if that PC has anything on it. Maybe. I'd have to turn power back on, which would make it somewhat harder. Yeah, you can get through that area without killing anyone. Although, I think that one guy would turn the power back on if you don't kill him, but yeah. Which is good. That means that there's multiple ways to go through the game. Unfortunately, the unfinished nature of the way they did it. Yeah, they are. You're right, Ursi. Pretty much everything she said is something that really is going to happen. She's Malkavian, which means that she's mentally unstable but does have insights. Okay, so there's the guy that was murdered on the pier, so that was important for our quest. I don't think there's anything in the arcades of note. You have to be careful because there is a cop up here and he does patrol, and if he sees me, obviously we'll have a problem. You can pay her for your fortune and she gives you more of that kind of stuff, but it's not really necessary. I mean, it's going to happen regardless of whether she tells you about it or not. You pretty sure she's human? And hello, Blue Joy. Nice to see you. Alright. She could be. I thought everybody on the beach was thin blood, but you might be right. I don't actually know. Really good psychic. Okie dokie. So the next place I want to go is the hospital so I can get painkillers. So go ahead and take a look at the map and just see how we need to do that. So we're there. Hospital should be 10, right? Medical clinic. So we want to get out at F. So just turn around, go the way we came, make a right, and then another right. Okay. Turn around. Right. Yeah. I believe it was F. Come on, game. Okay, and then we need to get in the back door of the clinic, which is... That's that way. Without... No. There it is. Before I do that, though, I want to see if I can find... I can't remember his name. I want to say it's something with an... Oh, there he is. So he does come to me.
Oh, man! You're an Nosferatu, aren't you?
I love this character, too. Well, it's not like we can say no.
Hey, I work for a vampire. I don't know how much I should tell you, but... Oh, man! Damn! It would be awesome to talk to someone else on the inside. Know what I mean? Oh, man! Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it. Oh jeez, I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh man, this is great. And I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh man.
Well, see, I have a theory on Knox Harrington that he plays you. Like, he plays the fool. I think he totally manipulates you. So the quest he gives you, he's convincing you to do this quest for him, more or less. Like, that's my theory on it.
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes. Blew my goddamn mind.
Messed up my camera, sir. You also need to talk to him from the ghoul standpoint of things.
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man.
Jeez, oh man.
Ooh, watch out.
Who is a vampire?
Man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh, man. Well, other than my master. So I thought I'd just say, what's up? Well, look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission for my master. Well, hey, it's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh, man, important stuff to do.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not gonna insult him. Alright, so the main thing I think that was important for talking to him is that you know about the ghoul stuff, which is important for the hospital, which is probably why he runs over here while I'm over here. I don't think there's anything else you can talk to him about.
What's up, man?
Oh yeah, that's it. Alright. Here we go. I love a lot of the characters in the Santa Monica area. Alright. We have a possibility of running into some stuff here, so we're going to need to be a little bit careful. A lot of quests happen in this area, and as we can see over the left, this is a Masquerade area, so we have to be careful, so that's why I need to... I want to go down to the blood bank first. I don't really feel like I need to. Not yet. There will be stuff that we need to talk to that guy down there anyway. Upstairs might be where the morphine is, because that's where... I think so. Yeah, it's like a combination of like the time period this game was made, like Dude Bro, and like 1950s like speak, like, Robin from the 60s era, Batman and Robin stuff. Let's see if we can get away with this with our normal skills. We did. What do we have skill-wise? I didn't put a lot of points into this at the. I think we may only have a 2. Yeah, we only have a 2. That's okay though. We can buff it. Pretty sure guards patrol this area, so we're gonna have to be careful. Might be able to do some things in maintenance. Or I'll go ahead and burn the blood. Although there's probably a key for this maintenance thing, now that I think about it. This will allow us to get around. I don't know where that goes just yet. Yeah, we can't go down there. Computers. Alright, we should have alright hacking skill. Controlled substances, that's probably what we want. Because morphine would be a controlled substance. Let's try that. So, PS door. We need a password. Let's see if our hacking skill is good enough. It is not. One more. Let's see about the cabinet. Because we might be able to get a key for the door. No on that one too. Hey, we just need 1 point though. Let's oh, there's a skill book we can get that might be relevant, so we may want to go to the pawn shop. Actually, I want the character sheet. Where are we at on that? So we have 5. So I could put 1 into computer. I really don't think that's a good idea though, because there's a skill book we can get. So I may want to come back here. There's a couple other things we can do while we're here though. So can we pick this lock? I don't want to use blood bluff too much. Yeah, we did manage to succeed at that. At the very least, we can prepare the way for later. This just gets back to over there, right? Guard. I say we come back. Because I'm fairly certain we can get the stats we need at the pawn shop if we buy that book. I do want to come in here if I can. Cool. Alright, we've got a few things I want to do on this main area. First.
Please, get a doctor. My insides. It hurts so bad.
Alright. I want to talk to the doctor a little later. Or at least we have set that up. We need to find office with a computer. Hello? Did I just automatically pick that up? I think I did? I already had one. Yeah, I did. Alright. That may have been one of the things they added in the patch. Ah, here we go. May have to use our blood. This is worth getting in. Although there might have been another way through now that I think about it. Oh well. Ah, there we go. Morphine bottle. That's what we need for our quest. But there's also something good here. Okay, we want email. Hopefully we can hack this. Looks like we can. Okay. Password successful. Tonight? Alright, Malcolm, are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You still make house calls, don't you? Doctor, I have something that needs to be checked out. Paige. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want, but I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test. Please? Guess I'll see you around 5. I'm really glad you finally decided to come over, and if you should want me to show my appreciation, you just have to ask. Paige. Alright, so I got a story for you guys. I used to work in a hospital. It's been a while, but I used to work in one. And that stuff is almost for real. In the department I worked with a lot of women, and we had a few that ended up, you know, more or less getting terminated because they would just spend most of their workday flirting with doctors. All right, anyway, Malcolm, do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming into town on Thursday. I bought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room. Do you think you can pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? I think that's it. So, like, yeah, they started having us, because, like, the thing that I used to do is you used to do, like, delivery rounds, because I used to work in the pharmacy. And we used to have to check in. After that stuff happened, we used to check in, so, like, just so that make sure we were coming back every so often, like we were supposed to, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's why we had to do that. We'll go talk to Malcolm in a second. The reason why that was important is we can blackmail him with that information. With this one, you can look at the patient stuff. I don't think that is necessarily important. Well, not quit. What am I doing? Oh. See. Okay, Lakers. Okay, a little help. Hey Danny, I could use a little help down here. Can you go up to the controlled substances for some morphine? I'm pretty busy right now. Thanks, F-Dog. Well, we got what morphine we need, so we don't technically need to go up to controlled substances anymore. No, it's not for my personal use, you bastard. I didn't know they were out upstairs. Maybe you can get some in Malcolm's office. By the way, your mother wears combat boots. F-Dog. Oh shit, that's cold, but I'll make sure to knock before I go in, and I'd hate to catch him in the middle of a pelvic examination. And by the way, tell your mom to stop calling me F-Dog. Or stop calling me F-Dog. Are they talking about Malcolm and his checkups? Alrighty. Let's go talk to Malcolm. Yeah, we already looked in there. The issue is mouse was strangely way faster than the female stuff? I'm not sure I understand the question. Oh, staff. Not necessarily. I think most of the ones that did that kind of stuff, they got let go pretty quickly.
You're going into shock.
Nurse!
Oh, because of the way I look. Alright, let's talk about this. Hey, there's a girl over there.
See here now, I'm the only physician here at the moment. We got twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. I'll look at her as soon as possible. Try to talk to her, keep her awake. I've got a man in there with a bullet in his head. My nurse paged Dr. Roberts a half hour ago. He'd be here any time. Till then, stay with your friend and make sure she doesn't go into shock. I must go.
Well, before you go...
Can you hear me? You're going into shock.
Nurse!
Okay, I'm fine. You, Malcolm, your wife know about your affair?
Get out of here. Can't you see I'm with a patient?
Of course, his expenses. All I'm asking is for a few bucks. Now, this is Nosferatu, classic Nosferatu.
You're trying to blackmail me? You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out.
Then I'll forward that email from Paige to Trina at sol.vtm.
Wait now. What do you want?
We'll say 150 because we've got the intimidation.
Deal. But I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to drop it off later. Now never speak to me about that again.
Alright, put it in my mailbox. Now, as somebody that, you know, would probably be, like, really trying to blackmail, probably don't tell them where you live. Alright. So we're doing pretty good on that stuff. Now let's go help her.
Can someone call my grandma, please?
I think they changed this interaction a little bit. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Maybe my blood can save you. Oh man, that is some gross. Look at how gross I am. The one thing that makes it worse is what the hell is with those piercings in my, like, eyelid? Ow, that cannot feel good. Okay, you'll be fine. I must go.
Get away from me! No!
Alright, that may have called security. Because, I mean, I do look like the way I look, so... Let's get out of here. Alright. We got more or less 2 things that we wanted to get done there. So, we just created a ghoul. Yeah, I think the best way to get there is across the street. Oh, no, that's not true. Oh, got the hiccups. Okay. We need G. And G is that. I thought it was there, but I just wanted to double check. Oh, we need to feed on rats. Here, rat. I also want to go to the pawn shop. Let's just get that taken care of right now. We'll need to go up to controlled substances later for another quest. So there's no rush on that. There you are. We'll just have to stay on top of looking at our email, because I think we get that one through our email. Alright, so I want to go to the pawn shop, and then I want to go back to my apartment and get the money. Then I will probably take... a break at that point, because normally I take a break at about 2 p.m. my time. Alright, we're good. No Masquerade violations today. Because I have a nice modern computer too, those loading times are super fast.
Good evening. Nice work on the face there. I got a friend who's into the body sculpting scene, goes to conventions and stuff. You know, not my thing, but I can appreciate it. You know. Nice job with the ears there, especially. That's right, dude.
Thanks. What's your name?
You call me Trip. I own this shop. Thanks. You, new to Santa Monica?
We're giving them the small talk at first. Yes, yes, I am. Is it that obvious?
It's not a big surprise. We get you faces through here night after night. Used to be more tourists, but now, I don't know, man. It's more like drifters.
What are you calling me, a drifter, man? Yeah, we'll ask about the serial killer.
It's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night, and Santa Monica police don't rank amongst the nation's most worthy.
Killings are happening around here?
I don't know. I heard earlier someone at the pier got ripped up like that poor bastard in Long Beach the other day. I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, you know, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know. These killings are chilling.
All right.
So, did you need anything in particular, or... All right, here's what we got today.
We could ask him about whether or not he sells guns. We may have already missed that. Now, I think it would tell me if I cannot use a book, like it did before, where there's that green text that this is beneath me. So you want to shoot things and computers for grandma. Well, computers for grandma. Now, I think that's the last time I'd be able to use this skill book, because I think it only gets you up to 2, but hey, it gives me a free point, so why not? I'll go ahead and buy this. Do I want to shoot things? Well, we could get a free skill point in it, more or less. And we'd have, you know, some combat capability at that point, because at the moment we have 0 skills of anything. We could also sell him stuff that we don't want. Like, I could sell the baseball bat. I mean, we're more than likely going to get more later. And considering that this has a higher skill value... Now, I'm trying to remember how this works. You can use an item that's above your skill requirement, but I believe you have penalties if you do so. So, we would have a harder penalty for this versus this. So, this has more lethality to it. But we have much more of an adjustment. Feat adjustment, so I don't think there's really much of a difference between the base damage between these two at the moment. So we're gonna go ahead and sell it, because we'll probably get more baseball bats later. We could sell the gun if we didn't want to use it, but if we buy the book, then we could get our range skill up and maybe it would be a viable way of dealing with stuff. Although guns are loud. Kind of goes against what we're trying to do. I'm going to sell it for now, because we'll get more guns later. We only get $7 for it. Man, this is a rip-off of a pawn shop. But, yeah, alright. I'll think about this. We don't have to do that right away. But the computer one is pretty important. So, oh, we do want to sell this, because we can't use it. I'll have to take a look. Okay. That should have increased computer skill, which is good. Now we can hack that one terminal. That'll be for later, though.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
You sell weapons?
No, not really. Sorry.
You lying to me? I'll kick your ass, with or without weapons.
Well, okay. Hey, it's cool. I'm overstocked anyhow. Take a look and feel free to come back anytime.
I don't think that line would have really worked like that, but all right. Let's see what you have. So now it's opened up a little bit. So he, I think the gun would have been there, and the knife you see now as well. But again, the melee requirement's a little high for me. And now computers for grandma is useless to me, so I wouldn't really need that. Let's sell the other skill book, though, while we're at it. So this one will sell for $15. Sure. We can also sell some of these other loose items, so normal watch, couple pill bottles. Gonna keep a hold of the morphine, although I think I only need one. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we can do at the moment. Alright, let's get out of here. Go into crouch just in case we walk into somebody. Probably should have done a quick save just in case we do have a Masquerade breach as soon as we load in here. Yeah, because you... Ah, shit. Gotta be careful because sometimes they load you in like with guys right on top of you. Alright, cool. You know, we might be able to mug that dude out in the street. You know what? F it. Before we take our break, I want to see if we can mug him. The rich dude. Because we have an intimidate skill. Okay.
Stay back.
Oh. Never mind. I guess that ship has sailed. My bad. It just now occurred to me that that was something we could do, but I think you only get one chance at that conversation as an Nosferatu. Oh well. Alright, so our mailbox should have the monies. Alrighty. I'm gonna go upstairs and check my email real quick in case we've got any more quests going, but otherwise we're gonna take our break. We're gonna go talk to Mercurio and advance that quest. Okay, it looks like we're good to go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, give ourselves the hard save. Just overwrite this, that's fine.